Hey guys, today we're going to be tying the double uni knot. And if you haven't checked out my previous video on the uni knot, you might want to do so. That knot is really the basis of this knot. So if you really haven't checked out the other video and you're struggling, you might want to do that. But as of now, let's just get started. So to start this knot, you want to have some overlap between your leader. Right now I'm using 30-pound fluoro and my main line, which is 30-pound braid. So let's do that. So let's get about 8 inches of overlap. Once you get better at this knot, you can cut that overlap down to about 5 inches, but because we're learning, we're gonna start with about 8 to 10 inches. So you're gonna just start by pinching both of the lines with that overlap in one hand like so. Then bring your other hand in, and starting with the main line, which is my braid in this case, I'm gonna loop it over like this, pinch it all in that one hand. So I have a loop, the braid tag end, and the main line all on my right hand, pinched with my pointer finger and my thumb. The next step we're going to want to do is take this tag end and wrap it through this loop 8 to 10 times, just like a uni knot. That's all this part is. So we'll wrap this through here, 1 time through there, 2 times, 3 times. You might have to tighten this down a little bit to slide those loops down to give yourself more of a tag end. That's all good. So there's 7, and there's my 8th wrap. So once you get your 8th wrap there, you're going to want to pull it tight. You're gonna just pull on the tag end, and it's gonna snug down on that main line right there. So right there, for those of you that are familiar with, that is a uni knot. That is one of your uni knots. You're gonna tie another one, and it's gonna tighten down to each other. So the next one we're gonna wanna do is take this fluoro tag end right here we have, which is my leader, and do the same thing, but instead of wrapping braid around fluoro, this one's going to be wrapping the fluoro around braid. And since you guys all know that fluoro has a much larger diameter, we're going to do a lot less wraps. So that last time we just did 8 wraps. You can even do a couple more if you'd like. This time, same setup here, pinched with a loop. We're only going to do 5 wraps. So we're going to do 1, 2, we're doing the same thing, wrapping around the braid through the loop, but this time we're only going to do 5 because it's a larger diameter line. So there's 4, and there's 5. So again, once we have this, we're going to pull our tag end. It's going to snug down over that braid, and right there we have a uni knot. So we have uni knot 1, uni knot 2. Now what we're going to do is we're going to moisten the knot. You always want to do that no matter what knot you're tying. And now all it's left to do is pull both ends of the line, the leader and the main line, together. They snug together. You pull tight. You might have to snug up the tag ends if necessary, if you see any looseness in the knot. But here's our finished product, and that right there is 2 uni knots that have tightened together and created one of the best leader knots in fishing.